Oh my god, I'm so nervous for this video. Hello and welcome back. If you clicked on this video, this means that you are in search of a little bit of inspiration and motivation to keep you on track on your journey to make the move to Portugal. I want to talk to you today about some of my favorite YouTubers who are speaking about Portugal, the ones that truly helped me, inspired me, and even made a difference in my journey to relocating and buying a house in Portugal. And I want to talk about them in the order that I discovered them, because for each and every one there's a story behind it. So the first YouTuber I discovered who is speaking about Portugal is Algarve Luxury Concierge, and I was searching at that time for the videos about Val do Lobo. Val do Lobo being the resort where I moved and where I purchased a home, and I was searching on the internet information about this resort, and he on his channel has several videos about Val do Lobo, but at that time I stumbled upon a video that was talking about how 1 year the beach in Val do Lobo was flooded, and he was there and filming the whole experience. So his channel is about the life of a concierge in Algarve, Portugal, about how he's putting together these amazing vacations for the ones who want to spend summer or a little bit of time in Portugal, in Algarve. And his life is really interesting from my point of view, and he's documenting everything, and he's showing us these amazing villas and places where the rich and famous tend to have a little bit of time off or vacation, and all in all is very interesting. And also I'm very fond of this channel because it was my very first interaction with a Portuguese. I left a comment on one of the videos saying about how much I admire his work, and he responded, and it was really my first contact with that authentic and well-known Portuguese attitude. The Portuguese make you feel very welcome in their country, are very inclusive, and they talk to you, they explain everything. If you ask for their help, they are very accommodating, and really this was my first contact with a Portuguese, and that interaction with him made me realize that I made a good choice coming to Portugal, because I was sure that I'm going to have a good relationship with the Portuguese people and with the culture. So since then I follow him and I watch each and every video, everything that he's posting, no matter what the subject is, because being the first one, it really feels that it's a connection there with this channel. And I encourage you to follow him because you get from him a really unique perspective because of his work about Algarve and Portugal. The second channel I watch, and I'm sure that everyone who is following me is following also this channel, is the Stay Classy vlog. They are very famous in Portugal. They are the promoters of tourism in Portugal. Their work is exquisite. It's all about Portugal. They travel so much and present the best of each and every place they encounter. They inspire me so much. They are my role model as a YouTuber. I like how they tell a story. I like the quality of the production, starting with how they film, how they edit. Their work is amazing there with the editing, the music they use. Everything tells a cohesive story, and if you watch one of their videos, you are going to end up binging the entire channel. It is that good. I discovered them in a period when I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to complete my plan and buy a house in Portugal, and it was a really rough period for me. If you watch my previous videos, you know about that, when our first mortgage was refused and we didn't know if we were going to end up buying a house, and their videos were for me a life-saving. I watched their videos and I was feeling more motivated to keep on track, more close to Portugal. I was able to see places that I wouldn't see otherwise, and they also motivated me as a YouTuber because they started from zero, from 200 subscribers or something like that, and they worked and worked, and their journey motivated me to start this channel and keep at it. I mean, As you know, I have another job, I'm an accountant, and it's really hard to struggle between both of these worlds, and their videos, their struggle presented in the videos keep me filming and keep me editing, and even if a video is not perfect, I posted it because I knew that it's important to keep going in order to fulfill my dream, which is ultimately to make a living out of this channel. So they influence me on so many levels. As a consumer who is watching their videos because he wants to learn about Portugal, but also as a YouTuber who wants to make it big on this platform, they are my role model on YouTube platform. I mean, every YouTuber has a role model. For me, they are it. If I ever going to be able to film and edit as good as them, I'm going to declare myself an expert. The third channel I want to recommend to you, and they also are very famous in Portugal, but in the world and the US especially. I watched them for many years now, like 2 years, and I discovered them for totally another reason, because they are talking about finance. They are talking about making money, saving money and investing money, and they are our rich journey. They are very famous people who reach financial independence. They started from zero, and they talk about their journey, of their hustle, of their savings, how they invested in the stock market and everything in between. And they've been a really inspirational for me. It's because of them I got the courage, me and my partner, to start investing. So we owe that to them. But when I found out that they are moving to Portugal, I was inspired to a whole other level, because when your favorite YouTuber in the finance niche moves to the same country, it's kind of like validating your choice. I mean, these people who had the money to move anywhere in the world, they chose Portugal. I felt like my choices were validating. I know it might sound strange, but in fact, in this world we are living in a digital world, you have role models who are people that you don't know and you will never know maybe in real life, but they influence your life on so many levels. So they helped us so much through their videos with investing and finance, but also when they moved in Portugal, they motivated me on the whole other level, because they bought a house here in Portugal and they renovated themselves. And if you know from my previous videos, we are not the kind of people who remodel themselves their homes. We hire people to do that. But when I watch their videos, I tell to my partner, you see, if they do it, we should at least consider it, to save the money, not to pay the contractors, and do the remodels ourselves, at least a little bit in the beginning, to see if we manage it, to take up little projects and make our home to be more cozy, because you see, they are doing it, so it is possible. It's not something out of our reach. And they document all this process about buying the house and remodeling the house, and it's really, really inspiring to see this family at work. The next channel I want to recommend to you is a channel that I was subscribed for a long time, maybe a year now, but I didn't really watch the videos. I was not really following this YouTuber on a daily basis. But a few weeks ago, he started posting videos about the actual Algarve. He's actually putting out content about the towns here in Algarve, and the content, I must say that it's amazing. He came to Portugal 20 years ago, and all the experience and all the stories he accumulated in those 20 years, he's putting out there right now for us to watch and to benefit from his experience. And his videos are, like I said, amazing. The quality of the information is outstanding. The things that he knows about Algarve and each and every little town. If you are interested in Algarve, and if you are that kind of person who is wondering where you should live and you want to know a little bit of information of each and every town, you should definitely follow him, because he's taking the information in depth. He's talking about the history of the town, he's showing you the town, he's giving you tips and tricks that only a local would know. He is actually filming the video that I would have filmed if I was a local. I also want to film each and every town and give you the information, but my perspective is of a newbie who comes in Algarve, and my perspective is going to be of a person who discovers the town. But his perspective is one of a local who is showing you the tips and tricks, and he gives you the inside story. So you have to follow him if you are thinking of relocating in Algarve. This is the best quality information I come up across internet about Algarve. I like to follow him also because he has a very soothing and calm voice, and also his pronunciation is very clear, kind of like British accent, but very, very clear. If you know that I have a little bit of problem with the English and pronunciation, I don't really speak English that good, and my pronunciation is not what it should be. I mean, you can tell right away that I'm a stranger, I'm not a British or an American, or you can say that my pronunciation is from Eastern part of Europe, because we have a kind of pronunciation like Russians or Ukrainian, or we pronounce the words in one way. And I really like to follow someone who speaks that clear English and has that clear accent. On top of the clearness and the accent, his voice is very calm and soothing. And if you have insomnia, I recommend you to watch his videos when you are in bed and you are going to fall asleep. I also have another YouTube that I watch for this purpose, but while watching his videos, I observed that about him. And the last YouTuber who speaks about Portugal that I want you to know about is actually a lady that I discovered purely by chance, and her channel is Solo 50 Plus Expat Portugal. I discovered it, and from the first video I sensed like a click with this person. I don't know what it is about her video. I think if I really think about it, what I like about her, there are two things. Her channel is about her who comes to Portugal and she doesn't know yet where she wants to live, and she kind of visits several places and she films the experience. Going to that places, how she feels in that places, travels from a place to another. And what I like about her is that she is telling the story in a very raw format. I like a fresh perspective. I like to see something very raw, and this gives the sense of authenticity. And another thing that I like is that where one video stops, another begins. So you get a chance to see her life as a movie. You get the sense that you are watching a TV series, and when the story ends, another begins, which is another episode, and you feel like you're taking this journey with her in a very raw sense, in the very authentic sense. For me, this feeling was an instant click, and I was her first subscriber. Why I know that? Because when I pushed subscribe, it appeared that one subscriber, and this is how I know I was her first. Now she has only 2, 4, 5 videos uploaded, and she has now only 7 subscribers. So I really encourage you to go subscribe to her channel to help her in this endeavor of becoming a YouTuber. And for me, it's really about the content. I really instantly connected with her story, and maybe you like it too. So that's it, guys. These are my recommendations. I watch a lot of YouTubers who are speaking about Portugal, but these YouTubers really made a difference in my life. They helped me in a moment or another when I was down, when I wasn't sure that I'm going to make it buying this house in Portugal, when I didn't see a clear path for us with this move, and so on and so forth. Even in my journey as a YouTuber, not only as a person who wants to come to Portugal, they had a very big impact. Please leave it in the comments. What do you think about these YouTubers? Please subscribe and like this video, and thank you so much for being 2,000 people who are subscribed in this moment at my channel. You are helping me so much achieving my dream here on this platform. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!